JATV.
PDP can't afford to lose Anambra, Secondus tell aspirant. Plus, Miyetti Allah ban on open grazing will remain ineffective in Southeast until INEC introduce voters enrollment device for 2023 election. Hi guys, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you, depending on the location you're watching us from. A very big welcome to you. This is DJ MTV Daily News Update, the WhatsApp channel where you get the best and the latest news all around the world. In case you are new to this channel, please subscribe and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that you could be the first to get notified each time we post a new video. Let's get to the main news. Mr. Prince Uche Secondus, the national chairman of the People Democratic Party (PDP), has told the PDP aspirants and other stakeholders from Anambra State that the party cannot afford to lose the November 6th governorship election in the state. Mr. Secondus, who stated this at the PDP National Secretariat in Abuja when the party leadership met the aspirants and party leaders from the state, said that the meeting was meant to interact and interface ahead of the party's governorship primary this weekend. National chairman of the PDP acknowledged that off-season elections are always stormy and tough, and said that Anambra is the key to the mission of rescuing Nigeria. Anambra is the key to the mission to bring all Nigerians together, to rebuild our country again from the hands of the APC that has destroyed our country. Anambra is the economic key of our country, so we must do everything possible to win the November 6th governorship election. He also said that the party must conduct its affair to show the world that PDP is different and ready to rescue this country, adding that it was the reason why the party decided to interact with the leaders of the party from Anambra State. He noted that at the end of the meeting, they would go home happily, and on Saturday, the freest and fairest election for the primary would be conducted by the party. He called on the party members and the party faithfuls in the state to put the party ahead of every other thing during the primary elections. We must not allow both Anambra and our country to fail this time around. This is the time to look at each other. We must show good example. You have been leading in several areas. You must lead politically now. Our leaders must be statesmen. They must look beyond individual and narrow interests. It is time for us to look at Nigeria collectively as a party. It will reflect on other parts of the country if we get it wrong. The consequences will be great, he said. He further lamented that insecurity in the country, noting that everywhere has become a war front, not excluding Anambra State. He reminded the party members that let there be fairness and equity and justice, which is in deceit in our country at the moment, and that is what the PDP stands for. We stand for fairness, equity and justice under the rule of law. This is a party that believes that all Nigerians are one and power belongs to the people. We must live together as brothers and sisters. You all know that in the history of our party, we have never experienced this divisible tendency. Meanwhile, the Southeast chairman of the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Makban Gadido Sadiki, has rejected the ban on open grazing in the region by the southern governor. According to Sadiki, the ban will remain ineffective until an alternative to open grazing is provided for the herders. The leader of the herdsmen revealed that the government have not provided ranching for them as an alternative in conducting their businesses. Our position is that we are not opposed to the ban on open grazing, but at least we need an alternative, he said. You know, when somebody is doing business and you stop him from doing that business, he would be given an alternative on what to do. When you say that you have banned open grazing, you need to tell us how we should graze our cows, because all we know is grazing. If there is an alternative, there is no problem, and that is the only thing we are begging for. The governors should tell us, because when you want to enact a law on somebody, you have to call him so that you can tell him what he can do, and you and that person will put heads together before you can do that law, he said. Now that they are doing a public hearing on constitutional review, they are collecting opinions. They should also come up with it if they want to ban open grazing, so that all of us will put heads together. If open grazing is bringing problem, let us find a way we can coexist. Reminded that ranching has been proposed as an option to open grazing. Side query: is there any provision for that ranching? If there is a provision for ranching, we can do the ranching, but I don't think there is a provision for ranching. Even in Benue State that said it has banned open grazing and will do ranching, I don't think there has been any ranching in Benue State in all these years. So I don't know if there is the provision, and that is our problem. We were not given a chance to go for the constitutional review public hearing. We went there, but nobody gave us an audience to talk. We did not submit any petition. Meanwhile, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has said that the new online continuous voters registration (CVRO) was built to commence June 28 would be undertaken for over a period of at least 1 year to enable registration of all Nigerians above the age of 18. Professor Yakubu Mahmood stated this on Monday in Abuja at the second quarterly meeting with media executives. He said that the success of the exercise depends to a considerable extent on citizens' awareness through voters' education. The INEC boss said there will be a new registrant request for intrastate and intrastate transfer, as well as the replacement of voters' card as provided by the law. While appealing for media partnership, he said the relocation of voting points to underserved area as autonomous polling unit, there is need for massive publicity so that citizens are aware with their voting location as well as all forthcoming election. He told the media executive that the commission has released a timetable and schedule of activities for the two major off-season governorship elections in Ekiti and Osun State, holding 18th June 2022 and 16th July 2022 respectively. The expansion of voters' access to polling units prepares the ground for the discharge of another important responsibilities of the commission. Consequently, in the next 1 week, that is Monday 28th June 2021, the commission will resume the continuous voters registration (CVR) nationwide. In doing so, the commission is introducing a portal to enable eligible Nigerians to commence registration as voters online before completing the exercise physically at designated centers nationwide. This is the first time in Nigeria a major exercise of this nature is handled partially online, consistent with the Commission's commitment to continue to deepen the use of technology in the electoral process in Nigeria. Just like the expansion of voters' access to polling units, the Commission appeals to the media for support so that this novel idea will also be successful. The continuous voter registration will be a major issue for discussion at this meeting. The Commission will demonstrate the procedures for the proposed online registration and also present the new INEC Voters Enrollment Device (IVED) to you shortly. Furthermore, with the relocation of voting points to underserved area as autonomous polling unit, there is need for massive publicity so that citizens are familiar with their voting location well ahead of all forthcoming election. We appeal for your partnership to achieve this goal, he said. So guys, this is where we draw the curtain for this edition of DJ MTV Daily News Update. But just before we go, the headlines. PDP can't afford to lose Anambra, Secondus tells aspirants. as Mieti Allah ban on open grazing will remain ineffective in Southeast. Plus, INEC introduced voters enrollment device. So guys, this is all we have for today. We would like to get your opinion on these three issues, especially the issue of Anambra State forthcoming gubernatorial election for the People's Democratic Party, who are saying they will not afford to lose the governorship seat to any other party in the state. So guys, what is your opinion? Drop your comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching till the end. Please do not forget to like, share and comment on all our videos. Please follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram and on YouTube. Also check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. I am Victor Obuchi, reporting for DJMTV News.
Yeah.
DJMTV.